Hey, what's happening YouTube? This is Runner from BellatorGero.com. Not arrogant, just better. Yeah, it's just going to be a rush video because I'm just about to go to the gym and yeah, I've got to do my predictions this month or this week or whatever. But anyways, I'm going to get on with the predictions now. And lightweight division, we've got Andrew Nkwani versus Andre Winner. Kwani in his last fight against Barbosa really impressed me. He's got great striking. Only downfall about his game is his ground game. It's pretty poor, and obviously when he goes to the ground, he gets submitted. And I don't think this fight will go to the ground. I think Andre Winner and Kwani will stand up and bang. I'm going to give this fight to Kwani. I think he's got the better striking. I know Andre Winner will be faster, but Kwani's going to be the better striker. Anyways, moving on to the bantamweight division, we've got Brian Bowes versus Mizugaki. Mizugaki, good fighter. He's fought for the title, I think it was once or twice, or once, something like that. Yeah, good fighter, very durable. He's had a good few losses on his record lately, and I'm going to go with Brian Bowes in this fight because I think he lost his title, obviously when he broke his hand, but he was getting beat in the fight against Cruz, and yeah, I think he'll get back on winning ways, and probably he'll be next in line for the title shot or something like that, because he didn't lose it down to any fault of his own, even though he was losing the fight. But anyways, yeah, Brian Bowes is going to win this fight. I'm going to go out on a limb. I'm going to say he's going to finish this fight second round knockout because he's got some good hands. Anyways, moving on to the prelims card where we've got George Sotiropoulos versus Rafael Dos Santos. Or Dos Anjos. Dos Anjos, good fighter, good on the ground, but Sotiropoulos is better on the ground. I think Rafael Dos Anjos will have the better stand-up, but I think this fight's going to start and finish. Well, not start and finish, but it's going to start standing up. Sotiropoulos is going to take him to the ground, not submit him, but it'll win a 3-round decision, and that's how it's going to go. I think Dos Anjos will get cut after this UFC fight, which I think they shouldn't, because I think he's a good fighter. Just like I don't think they should have cut Mario Miranda, because I think he was a good fighter as well. But anyways, that's what we've got, and that's what I'm going with. Moving on to, well, in the lightweight division as well, we've got Melvin Guillard versus Shane Rollers. Shane Rollers, 3-time All-American wrestler. Went on a little bit of a tear in the WEC. Until he ran into Ben Henderson, and Ben Henderson took him out. Yeah, so we've got Melvin Guillard. Melvin Guillard, since he moved to Greg Jackson's camp, he has been unstoppable. I thought he was going to get his ass kicked by Evan Dunham, but he caught Evan Dunham. Evan Dunham didn't recover, and subsequently he finished him off. Melvin Guillard's going to win this fight. He's stronger, better striking. The wrestling aspect might be the only downfall in this fight, because I know Guillard is only a blue belt in Jiu-Jitsu, and wrestling's always win against people that have got black belts in Jiu-Jitsu and stuff like that. So that's what's going to happen. I'm going to go with Melvin Guillard, who's going to get this fight finished third round knockout. Well, no, first round. We'll go first round because I think Melvin Guillard's got some heavy hands and he likes to knock out people. So anyways, yeah. Moving on to the main card, we've got Dennis Siver versus Matt Whitman. Dennis Siver's going to win this fight. Moving on to the welterweight division, we've got Carlos Condit versus Ding Young Kim. Supposedly the winner of this fight will get a title shot. Ding Young Kim, he just lays on people for 3 rounds. Carlos Condit, good fight against Dana anyway, knocked him out. Let's see. Carlos Condit is good off his back. He's alright. He's not too good. Jake Shields handled him on his back. Let's see. Ding Young Kim. It's going to be a boring fight this, because it's going to be Ding Young Kim laying on top of Carlos Condit for 3 rounds, and he's going to get this fight by decision. Moving on to the lightweight division, we've got Tito Ortiz versus Ryan Dark Bader. Ryan Dark Bader is coming off a loss against Johnny Bones Jones. Tito Ortiz is coming off 7 million losses because he hasn't won a fight since... won a fight in ages anyway. Yeah, I'm going to give this fight to Ryan Bader because I think he's the younger fighter. He's got the better striking. Tito Ortiz needs to take this fight to the ground and see how Ryan Bader is off his back. Obviously, he showed in the Jones fight that he wasn't the greatest off his back because Jones was just too strong, too powerful. And Tito Ortiz is that type of person. He cuts a lot of weight to get down to 205. He's a big dude, and he fights. When he was fighting earlier on in his career, he was fighting guys that were a lot smaller than him. You know what I mean? He wasn't fighting, guys that were cutting down. He was fighting guys that were like making 203 and stuff like that. Well, he's cutting from like 230, and he's a big dude. But still, Tito Ortiz is going to lose this fight. He's going to get cut from the UFC, and God knows what he's going to do next. But it just proves, because Tito Ortiz, all his highlights that they've got, all of these highlights they've got of something lately was, I don't know, when he fought Sugar Rashad Evans. And you can see it's old by the video footage, and that's the only highlights. All these highlights were before all them fights, and it's all these classic fights when he was smashing people from the guard and stuff like that. But yeah, he's going to lose the fight, and he's going to get cut from the UFC. And I don't think, the type of money he was getting in the other fights, like $250,000 when he was getting beat by Matt Hamill, and he was only getting 10 grand. Well, it's bullshit. Anyways, yeah, I'm going to move on to the middleweight division. We've got Wanderlei Silva versus Chris Leban. Chris Leban, right, good fighter. Obviously lost his last fight against Brian Stan. Wanderlei Silva won his last fight against Michael Bisping, but Bisping's fought like 2 or 3 times since then. He's been out for months and months and months. He'll have a lot of ring rust. I think Wanderlei Silva will. And I think this fight's just down to, I think Chris Leban's got a really good chin. I don't think Wanderlei Silva has the greatest chin in the world. He's lost the ability to take a punch, and that's going to be the deciding factor in this fight. I think Chris Leban's going to be standing and banging, because that's the way Wanderlei Silva fights. They're going to be standing and banging, and Leban's going to land him on his chin and knock him out. And yeah, that's it really. I think Wanderlei Silva, if he's a black belt in Jiu-Jitsu, should really take this fight to the ground and show a different side of his fighting, because no one's going to be expecting him to take someone down. People expect him to stand and just smash people, but that's how it is. And anyways, moving on to the main event. Yeah, I am and I'm not looking forward to this fight, because Uriah Faber bores the hell out of me. He's so predictable, so boring. Dominic Cruz, I like this guy. Down to earth guy, level-headed, got great striking, good takedowns. But I think Uriah Faber's going to win this fight. I just think because Uriah Faber likes to get this fight to the ground, and he doesn't advance from someone's guard. He just stays in the guard, smashes, keeps busy, keeps dunking on his head. And there was banging on about in his last fight against Eddie Wineland that he dominated him in the first round. I don't think so. I think in the first round it was pretty even. Obviously, Eddie Wineland avoided a few takedowns, but the fight was pretty even in the first round. And yeah, we're not talking about that fight anyway. So anyways, yeah, I'm going to go with Uriah Faber. He's going to get this fight via decision, but I'd like to see Dominic Cruz whoop his ass, because I like Dominic Cruz. He's a cool guy. So, yep, that's it for my UFC predictions 132. Remember to subscribe. Post your predictions below. I know you only got 1 day left, but that's how it is. And let's see what else. Yeah, and I think it's bullshit that Rampage Jackson's getting a title shot before... what was it, Evans? Rashad Evans? Yeah, before Rashad Evans, when... Anyway, he's going to get smashed by Jones anyways. And that's it. Yeah, this is me signing out. Peace.